Now, we've had this really long period of correction. We've hit the lows. I've got Bitfinex prices here because I wanted to show you that on Bitfinex we finally hit, we were in between the 61.8 and 38.2 of the year lows, with the 50% level in the middle as the pivot here, and we finally tagged that level in Bitfinex, and we finally also tagged the 50 moving average that we hadn't quite hit until now. I know I've got alarms going off like mad. So one of the things in the bounces that we've been looking for to confirm the reversal in Bitcoin has been, we want to see a really powerful reversal when it happens, and follow through, an impulsive move. And it's quite exciting that it looks like this morning that's what we might be seeing off these lows. We've had a couple of false starts, like here when we had what we thought was starting to be a nice strong move, and then the pullback didn't hold and made new lows, and then this consolidation is, particularly when we looked at this last night, this consolidation was still corrective and it pointed to the new low. Well, we got the new low that we needed overnight, and now we look like we've got this really nice strong rally beginning. So yeah, I'm really happy now. I think if this, the combination of the daily 50 moving average, the bottom of this trading range, if we look at this on a 4-hourly, this would look like a false breakdown or a swing failure pattern. I'm just going to pop regular candles. Sorry, on a daily, it's going to look like a swing failure pattern and a bullish reversal. So if we look at daily candles, we've made a new low, but we're not going to if we keep going here, we're not going to close at new lows. In terms of Japanese candlesticks, not only is this a swing failure pattern, but if we close the day up here, for example, it would be a bullish piercing line. A bullish piercing line is when you make a new low and then you close up more than 50% of the previous day's open close down. So a bullish piercing line would be somewhere around here, and these bullish piercing line candles, they work as well as bullish hammers, and bearish shooting stars. They're really strong reversal candles. They're as good as an engulfing candle when you do this. So far this is a really good reaction. If you look here, we did the same thing here. We had a big down day, we had made a marginal new low with this green candle, but we couldn't close more than 50% up of this big red candle, which is what we would have needed in Japanese candlesticks for this candle to be a bullish reversal. Well, if we can hold up here and we close more than 50% in Japanese candlestick terms, that would be the bullish reversal that we're looking for. So I'm quite excited, and off the lows. Now, in between the daily 20 and moving averages, this is a bit of a no man's zone, and you could go back and forward for a bit. It wouldn't be surprised if when we got back to this 20, we got a little bit of a knockback before higher, and we might even do a bit of this. But so far, really good signs, I think, in Bitcoin. Really good signs, so I'm hopeful. Let's see. I really do think that this correction is very close to being over. For me, the confirmation always is this, I would say, back above this hourly 200 moving average, which is a 4-hour 50. I would say for sure confirmation, I'm going to go from the high, the start of the correction, to the low, and the 236 fib is at 9,000. It's always been around 9,000. Here at Bitfinex, it's at 9,009. If we do the same price, say at Binance, look at this lovely reaction here. This would be a daily swing failure pattern, hopefully in this one as well. In fact, all of these exchanges should be about the same. 8957 now. Let me take that away. Hide those. Okay. So 89.57 from this high to this low at Binance against Tether, and these lows, that's our resistance level to get above. And then we've got, I think, the start of a much stronger wave high. See how this one was quite strong? That was wave 1. If I've got it right, this is a wave 2. It certainly looks like one. Then this wave 3 should be really powerful, the most powerful. So that's what we're looking for. I'll just do a couple more. We'll look at Coinbase because it's a fiat ramp, and we'll see. Let's take that away. Take that away. if we look at this rally where we are here, in all of these, you know, we hadn't quite reached the 61.8. Not that it matters, you know, sometimes you look for a rally, support in between the 50 and the 61.8. But if we look here at Coinbase, let's make these a bit darker. You can see that this 50% level was tested perfectly, and now we finally did tag this 61.8 level, and we're bouncing pretty nicely. So if you didn't want to do the 236 fib the other way, one of the good ways that you can use, you know, when you break one fib level, if you break back above the previous one that you broke, so that would be this 50% in the middle here, that would be your confirmation of your reversal. So that here is 8918. Okay, but now if we also do it this way and we see what price we've got, they should all be around the same. A little bit higher, 8918 and 8973. So somewhere between 8918. I'm going to go with the higher one to be more conservative and say, you know, close above 8973 would be the bullish reversal confirmation that we're looking for at Coinbase. And then finally, we've got the futures. And the futures, you know, have been the most technical I've found lately. Let's just take a look at those. So this spike low, here we are back down here. I'm going to take these off because they're... we'll see where we are. Let's take some of these away. In terms of fibs from this low in the futures. So we're a little bit underneath this 50% level. You can see here in the futures, we didn't tag this 61.8, although we almost did with the spike low, but that's fine. We're going to do the, if this is, it can still be a bottom anywhere in between those, and above the 236 fib retrace, which is at 88.4350, and these previous highs, that makes a lot of sense. That's our bullish reversal confirmed for now. In Bitcoin, if we get above that level, then we're going to look at 50% of the drop next. Why 50%? Because very often with corrections, if this rally is just a correction, 50% is just a very common place for it to fail. So that would be 9260 next.